As aspirants for various political seats rush to have their names on the ballot paper in order to vie in the general election, questions are coming up as to whether those with unresolved disputes will find ground to launch successful appeals or whether the decision by their parties is final. Already, two bodies are handling the disputes arising from the just concluded exercise, IEBC and Political Parties Dispute Resolution Tribunal, but the essence of time is what is worrying most of the complainants. With just 7 days to handle the disputes, IEBC's Dispute Resolution Committee started off on a wrong footing this morning when it adjourned without listening to even one complaint, meaning they have only 6 days to conclude the colossal number of complaints that have arisen.
Complainants were there, but none of the parties really was ready to proceed because, one, they never served these complaints to the parties or to respondents.
The committee had received 110 complaints from all other parties except ODM and TNA, who were given a different day to file their complaints based on the huge number of complaints expected from the two parties. The tribunal has, however, stated that it will only listen to complaints after all internal party dispute resolution avenues have been exhausted.
We will not shy away even from revoking any nomination that we think was not rightly done. It doesn't matter whether the party will remain without a candidate or not. We'll actually handle our mandate very, very competently.
But even as IEBC is trying to clean the mess created by parties, their effort and that of the Political Parties Dispute Resolution Tribunal is facing another hurdle. One aspirant from Kajiado is heading to the court Thursday to challenge the legitimacy of the two bodies to handle complaints arising from individual parties. The petitioner is arguing that the two bodies cannot resolve nomination rows since their party matters.
Anybody who says that the IEBC has no legal mandate to hear those disputes is coming from a point of ignorance, and they should be totally ignored. The IEBC is acting within the scope of the law, and the IEBC has also provided the framework by means of which to regulate those disputes and come up with a final solution.
But according to legal experts, the nomination exercise conducted by the various political parties in the country was a sham, and it will be a daunting task for IEBC to bring to order the mess created during the party primaries.
This whole systemic failure has will disenfranchise a lot of Kenyans, and it will just leave a bad taste in our mouths with another yet failed opportunity. The IEBC, in my view, never seized the moment. It is still in deep slumber, and I doubt, I'm not a prophet of doom, but I doubt if the 4th March elections will be conducted in the way we all envisage.
IEBC has, however, made it clear that the list submitted by political parties is not final and will still disqualify candidates if found guilty of electoral misconduct. Aaron Ochieng, KTN Prime.